Welcome back to San-Ryu, your school. At the park again, our dojo. It was raining earlier, but it's a beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day when it's raining. Always, always, always. So, young lady, again I saw in the park. Her name is Marianne, and she said to me, "Oh, being a woman, if someone grabs me, what do I do?" I said, "Okay, I'm going to show you." I had Bill with me in the park today, and I says, Marianne, even before our class started, she asked me the question. And I said, "Okay, we're going to work a technique." And she's off to the side watching, and this is what we're going to do when someone grabs your wrist. Again, I've said this so many times, things may look complicated, they're not. It's a dance, it's movement, it's a flow. It's a flow. Okay, so I'm going to back up a little bit. I hope you can still hear me, where, I'll try to speak up a little bit. You got a double grab. Once I'm grabbed, I'm going to kick his leg. It softens him up. I will grab his wrist, turn it up in, and extend his fingers. There's pain here. We'll do both sides of the technique. From here. Once I have his hands up in this position, I'm going to guide it out, grab it, put it into a wrist lock. He throws that punch, I stop it, just smack up into the elbow joint, side of the neck, underneath the chin. We'll move in just a little bit. I'm going to come up underneath the arm and capture this wrist. There's a lot of pain here. This is a break. This will break. Once I have this, my hand comes out, I guide around, I come to the outside. Like I said, I'll do both sides. Take his elbow, transfer it around to his shoulder, and take him down. And introduce my knee to his face. We'll do the opposite side now. Same exact thing. And here, what I'm doing is, we'll come in a little closer. When he has my hands, and I do that kick, I'm loosening him up, but I'm just taking my hands, you can let go of this one for a second, I'm just moving it to the inside of his hands here and grasping. Just like this, grabbing his wrist, turning my hand down and extending his arm, and extending the fingers. The fingers are getting pushed down. It's painful. Bill, you feel pain? Bill feels pain. So, that part of the movement. So, we'll back up again over here. 1, 2, extend, pull it out, grab his wrist, come up around into that wrist lock. He steps up in to try to strike me. 1, 2, right to the side of his neck, I can punch. I step out here. All I'm doing is going to come around, capture on top of my shoulder, extend it out, and I move Bill just a little bit forward, stand a little bit forward, and when I move him, all I'm doing is putting my hand on his wrist, hand on his elbow, then I go to his elbow and his shoulder, and I pull down. There's pain. From here, hand on the back of his neck, introduce knee to face. I'll do it just a little bit quicker, without the explanations in it. Thank you so much. Again, we've done these techniques, similar movements. I'll say it that way. We do a lot of techniques, is what I should have said. And again, they may seem a little complicated. And there are a lot of movements. Do I need to do all of them? No, absolutely not. To give a shorter version in a street situation, I'm going to simply just do this. Go step up in. We're going to do this a lot closer. He's standing really close to me. He's right here up on me. Like I said, once I kick his leg up out of the way, I grab his wrist and I turn it. When I come up into that locking technique, I simply break his wrist. Okay? And right from here, straight punch to the face or an elbow strike. The fight's over. If I want to continue to come up into that locking movement, I can, and etc., etc., etc. Bill, again, thank you so much. You can shorten these techniques. You don't have to do all these movements. The main thing is, they grabbed you, you kicked them. Kick him in the shin. How many of us in the middle of the night would either get that late night snack or run to the bathroom and knee our shin into a wall or into the coffee table or whatever? Kick him in the shin. Breaks that hold. Grab his wrist, crank it. Joints snap very easily. Joints snap. Bill, come back here. This wrist, your wrist is not meant to go in these angles, this angle. It's just in. This is painful. If you just take your own wrist and give some pressure to push it, this is painful. We are pushing it and in and down. In and down. This is painful. Feel pain, Bill? Yes. Thank you again. There's pain. Joints break. They snap. Especially if the person doesn't know what you're doing. Breathing, hearing, seeing, manhood. I've all said these. Attack them. You're only throwing strikes. There's nothing wrong with scratching the eyes, smacking the ear. There's nothing wrong with it. It works. You don't always have to make a fist to get your opponent off of you. I've said this before in the last video. I keep saying them. There's so many more techniques to come. The combat cane techniques are still coming. More knife work is coming. Defensive knife work, that is. So, please stay tuned. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let you know when the videos are coming up. We are not here to be YouTube superstars. We are here to pass this knowledge on. We want you to get home safe. That's it. I want you to get home safe. Watch these videos, practice them. You can do it. I know you can. I believe in you. You ask me these questions, you hit me up all the time, my YouTube students out there. So, thank you again so much for coming to San-Ryu, your school. Again, believe in yourself a little bit more each and every day. Trust me, you can create magic. Have a great day. Us.